मम ध्वनिः श्रूयते खलु?
आं भगिनि।
स्लैड् दृश्यते खलु?
आं भगिनि।
आं भगिनि।
नमः सर्वेभ्यः।
नमो नमः।
कथं भवन्तः सर्वे? How are you all doing? It's been a long time.
नमस्ते मान्ये।
नमस्ते भगिनी।
नमस्ते मान्ये।
नमस्ते मान्ये।
नमस्ते मान्ये।
सर्वे कुशलिनः इति भावयामि. Hope you're all doing well.
आं मान्ये। भवती कथम्?
अहमपि सम्यक् अस्मि, धन्यवादः। भवन्तः संस्कृतभाषाम् अनुवर्तनं कर्तुं निश्चयं कृतवन्तः इति अहं बहु प्रसन्ना अस्मि. I am so very happy that you people chose to continue the Samskrita journey. Of course, a few of them could not take up the Shiksha exam. Anyways, I welcome you all to Kovida class. Kovida kakshayam swagatah.
धन्यवादः महोदय।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः
महोदय।
We
are also very happy.
One more thing. Everybody wants to say namaskara. Everybody wants to say dhanyavada. There are some 80 plus students. Imagine 80 dhanyavada, 80 namaskaras. So only once I'll say namassarvebhyah. I mean, I am really thankful and doing namaskaras to each one of you. Okay. Okay. ये मां न जानन्ति तेषां कृते अहं vadami. Many of you know me because I taught in Shiksha level. I taught Sandhi and Supashita. But then those who do not know me, for those people, I would like to introduce myself. Mama nama NALINA. And etasmin stare, ityukte Kovida stare, vyakarana bhage Nathvam chandah च पाठयिष्यामि. काव्य भागे अन्वय रचना स्वीकरिष्यामि. I shall be taking Nathvam and Anvaya Rachana along with Chandas. Bhavantah bahavaha mama shiksha paddhatya परिचिताः सन्ति येन जानन्ति तेषां कृते वदामि अत्र वयं सर्वे छात्राः एव we are all students here अहमपि छात्रा अस्मि यावत् जानामि तावत् पाठयिष्यामि वयं सर्वे मिलित्वा अभ्यासं कुर्मः this is a study group, we will all study together. So kakshayam kolahalah mastu. Have been observing even in the group. So I know if people are very, very enthusiastic here, and I'm very, very happy to see that. But then there should not be any confusion. And pratamam aham patayami, I'll teach, I'll come to the end of a slide probably, and then I'll give you enough time to ask questions. Madhya avasaram avashyam dadami. Prashnanam sandehanam krute dasyami. Pruchantu. Uttaram dadami uttaram na janami chet anvesham krutva vadami. Chinta mastu. I'll get back to you even if I do not know the answer. That is not an issue. But then ask questions. I'm not against you asking questions. But please wait for the time to ask questions. Okay? Sarve chatraha bhagam karaniyam iti mama asha. Everybody has to participate. See, I have a lot of exercises. And what I practice is, Savita Bhagini helps me a lot in this. I will call out everybody's name. I want every one of you to participate. I don't say who wants to answer, come up. I will ask everyone to participate. Please participate. If you know the answer, fine. If you don't know the answer, it's very good. So that you can clarify your doubt. Okay? And I would honestly encourage everybody to participate in this class. In both asking doubts and answering questions also. Even if it's a trivial doubt, don't hesitate. Ask. You get your doubts cleared so that you can go ahead confidently. And one more thing, Patya Pustake yad asti tasya adhikani suchanani datum ichchami. I would like to share some things which are not in the textbook also. But then I will also tell you what is important for the test. Exam. Parikshaya krute kim mahatvapurnam iti api vadami. Okay, I hope everything is clear. Sarve spashtam iti manye. Prashnaah santi chet pruchantu. No chet agre gachamaha. Spashtam va? Shall we proceed?
आं भगिनि
धन्यवादः धन्यवादः. So I told you Nathvam. I will be taking Nathvam. Nathvam is an easy chapter. It is actually a part of the 10th chapter. It is an easy topic. Bhavantah sarve prayah Nathvam kim iti jananti eva. All of you probably will be knowing what Nathvam is. Tadapi vayam surachitaritya avagantum prayatnam kurmaha. Let's try to understand in a more structured way. Okay. So how do I I would like to start with what is Nathvam in a broader sense. गतस्तरे इत्युक्ते शिक्षास्तरे वयं जष्ट्वसन्धिः अपठं खलु. We all study जष्ट्वम्. Can anybody say what was आदेशः in जष्ट्वसन्धि? कः आदेशः भवति जष्ट्वसन्ध्यां? वर्गस्य तृतीयवर्णः. उत्तमम्. What is the pratyahara for vargasya tritiya
जबगडदश.
जश् इति प्रत्याहार खलु. जष्ट्वं तत् यत्र जश् आदेशः भवति तत्र वयं किं वदति? वयं अत्र जष्ट्वम् अभवत् खलु. There was a jashtvam that happened there. When a jash is getting replaced, is replaced. Jash is jabagadash. Then we say jashtvam happened, right? When there is in the jashtva sandhi, we say jashtvam happened because there was jash that was replacing something. What it was replacing, let's not go there. But jash was replacing, so we called there was a jashtvam. Shchutvam. अत्र तु कः आदेशः? शुश्चुत्व संदेहे कः आदेशः? शवर्ग चवर्ग चकार चवर्ग. राइट. चकार and चवर्ग. अत्र श्चुत्वं भवति. श्चु आदेशः अतः श्चुत्वं भवति. एवमेव. Now you tell me what will be Nathvam?
नकारः आदेशः भवति.
उत्तमम्. एवमेव नत्वम् इत्युक्ते किं? नकारस्य आदेशः भवनमेव नत्वम्. So replacement of something with nakara itself is Nathvam. कृपया mute bhavantu सर्वे. I do not want to keep repeating. Okay, as soon as you answer, I would definitely love participation, but then as soon as you answer, please mute yourself. Okay. Replacement of something with a nakara itself is Nathvam. Na vargasya adeshah bhavanam eva Nathvam. Okay. Let's see. How do we go about it? Atra pashyatu. Slide madhye pashyatu. Kanichana padani santi. Pratama shabda yugalam. First pair of words. Let's consider the first pair of words. What is it? Kapinam harinam. Atra dvayoh padayoh madhye kim samanam. What is a common factor between kapinam harinam? Anyone?
Nam.
No.
Common.
इकार पुंलिंग शब्द षष्ठी बहुवचन रूप.
उत्तमम. Okay, shashti bahuvachanam. Though, see, kapi and hari, pratipadikam, they both have got shashti vibhakti bahuvachanam. They both have got the same pratyaya added, right? So the common thing is shashti vibhakti bahuvachana, but still we find some difference. Commonality is shashti vibhakti. Shashti vibhakti bahuvachana samanam. Lekin, parantu there is some difference. What's the difference? Vedah kaha?
Nakaram versus nakara.
Pratama pade nakara asti, ditiya pade nakara asti. Okay, next. Let us consider the second pair. Dvitiya Shabdayugalam Pashyamaha Vandamanaha Kurvanaha. Atra Samanam Kim?
शत्रुप्रत्यये
शानच् प्रत्ययः अस्ति
शानज आत्मनेपदी
Shanach. Shatrupatryana Shanach Pratyaya. Kim Shanach? Kimartam Shanach?
भवती कृपया
आत्मनेपदी प्रक्रियापदम्
कोलाहलम् अस्ति. Can you ask everybody to not talk at the same time?
Okay, yeah. See, what she says is understandable. Okay, if you keep answering, if everybody answers, some might not even know what is happening. Okay.
Can you ask somebody to raise the hand and you ask the question, please?
No. I will do Savita Bhagini. I cannot see who has raised the hand,
Okay.
Bhagini. Savita Bhagini, could you please help me?
Yeah.
Right now, Bhagini, these are common questions. I think you all know the answer. That is why I'm allowing everybody to answer. Once my actual class starts, I will stop it. Anyway, if you have not understood, Kapinam Harinam, Atratu, Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam Samanam Asti, Parantu, Pratama Pade Nakaram Asti, Dvitiya Pade Nakaram Asti. Vandamanaha Kurvanaha, Atratu, Dvayoho Api शानच् प्रत्ययः अस्ति परन्तु वन्दमानः नकारमस्ति कुर्वाणः नकारमस्ति राइट नेक्स्ट वस्तूनि कार्याणि वन ऑफ यू सविता भगिनी टेल मी हू तृतीय शब्दयुगलं समानं किम् अस्ति
Did you call me?
Okay, sir. Maybe
Nalina Bhagini?
Bhuvaneshwari Bhagini vadatu. Bhagini. Savita Bhagini.
Bhagini.
Bhuvaneshwari Bhagini.
वस्तूनि कार्याणि द्वयोः अपि नपुंसकलिङ्गं प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं
द्वितीय विभक्ति
बहुवचनं सॉरी
द्वितीय प्रथमा और द्वितीय
बहुवचनं
बहुवचनं
वस्तूनि वस्तूनि न
वस्तूनि कार्याणि बहुवचनम् उत्तमम्
बहुवचनम्
ओके बट अगेन प्रथम पदे किमस्ति नकारमस्ति द्वितीय पदे नकारमस्ति चतुर्थ one second are you people able to see
teacher we can see
okay चतुर्थ पदे चतुर्थ शब्द युगले किं समानमस्ति रश्मिना हरिणा उत्तमं तृतीया विभक्तौ एकवचने स्तः नेक्स्ट लास्ट प्रणन्द्य प्रणम्य उत्तमं ल्यप् प्रत्ययं किमर्थं ल्यप्
उपसर्गम्
उत्तमम् उपसर्ग अस्ति अतः ल्यबन्त प्रणन्द्य प्रणम्य प्रथमपदे नकारमस्ति द्वितीयपदे नकारमस्ति नकारः कः णकारः कः इत्रः कुत्र नकारः कुत्र नकारः इति समस्या
What was it? I didn't understand.
प्रणन्द्य प्रणम्य
Both are
ल्यबन्त ल्यप् प्रत्ययः
अस्तु भगिनि
ओके
रश्मिना इत्युक्ते
रश्मि किरण रे ओके द्वयोः पदयोः मध्ये विभक्तिः वचनं प्रत्ययञ्च समानं vibhakti between the two pair of words it is the same vibhakti same vachana same pratyaya kintu vedah asti still there is a difference what is that etayoh padayoh madhye vedah kah prathama pade nakaram asti harinam kurvanah karyani harina pranamya these are all the second pair second word eteshu padeshu nakaram asti prathama pade nakaram asti dvitiya pade nakaram asti so why this nakara how is it when is it nakara we will have to study that itself is nathvam So now let's study what is na and na. Na is dantya. Hope you all know that it is classified. The avargiya vyanjana the vargiya vyanjana is classified based on the sthani, the origin of the sound. So it is kantya, talavya, murdhanya, dantya. Anybody else? Fifth one?
Oshta.
Oshtya.
So throat. Yes.
Koshta means
Kavarga is kantya. Kavarga is kantya. Chavarga is talavya, where the tongue goes up behind. No, please mute Pavantu. When I'm talking, mute Pavantu Sarve. Bhagini, please. Okay. I asked you one question, just answer that. That's all. Kantya is tongue. Then talavya is the tongue at the back rolls. Jajanya. Then murdhanya, dana, the tip of the tongue rolls back. Dana, the tongue touches the back of the teeth. That is dantya. Oshta, last one is aushta, that is lips. That is papa baba ma. So we find dana. Nakara dantya. Dantya asti, tavargasya panchama varna asti, anunasika varna asti. Nakara is the fifth letter of murdhanya. Tavargasya panchama varna asti, tadapi anunasika asti. Anunasika varnam asti. So, kvachit navargasya sthane nakaraha bhavati. Sometimes there is a replacement of nakara in the place of na. Esha prakriya eva natvam iti katyate. This itself is natvam. The replacement of nakara by nakara is natvam. Nakara is knocking off na and replacing it. That is only natvam. Nimitte sati nakarasya sthane nakarasya adeshah bhavati tadeva natvam. If you are asked to define natvam, say this. Nimitte sati. What prayoga is this? Nimitte sati?
Sati Saptami.
Saptami.
Uttamam. When there is a nimitta, what is a nimitta? I'll come to it. When there is a nimitta, nimitta is condition. Okay. When there is a nimitta, nakarasya sthane nakarasya adeshah bhavati. There will be a replacement of nakara by nakara. That itself is natvam. Okay, that means natvam is what? Nakara becoming nakara. Okay. Now, so where will it happen? What is nakara? What should we look out for? All that we will learn now. Yatra kutra nakaraha bhavati.
कोष्ठक मतलब इत्युक्ते कोष्ठक इत्युक्ते
Aushta, lips. Aushta. Yatra, it is papa baba ma. If you see that, everything you are pronouncing that with the lips touching each other, right? Papa baba ma. Okay. Yatra kutra nakara bhavati tatra sandeha bhavati nakaravaha nakarahava iti. So sometimes you will be doubtful whether you should have a nakara there or a nakara. So, but if you have understood why there is a nakara, then you will never have that doubt. Okay.
Okay.
So
no, Mata, only one thing. What
one
is
second, Mahodaya, 1 second. I have told you I will give you time. Let me just finish this slide. I'll give you time. Okay, please. Kutra nakara, natvam kada bhavati, nimittam kim. What is the condition? Where does the natvam happen? All that we'll study now. So till now, if you have any questions, please ask.
Okay, Koshtaga, you use that word. What does it mean? Koshtaga.
1 second. You are Nutanah Chatraha va? You are a new student?
No, yes, I joined just now.
Okay. No. Kovida stare. In this Kovida class, because it was all discussed in Shiksha.
No. I am new to this. Koshtaga, that
Aushtaha is lips.
Aushtaga is lips. Koshtaga. Okay. Koshtaga.
I don't know that many people are talking. I'm not understanding. Okay.
No, only one thing. I
He
wanted
means
to
to
know
say
what is
bracket.
Koshtaga.
Bracket.
Koshtaga ityukte kim?
Koshtaka is room.
Room.
Koshtaha.
Okay.
Why is it Kosh? Why is Koshtaha being discussed now? I said Aushta. The one from the lips is Aushtaha.
Okay.
Koshta is room. Okay. Anything pertaining to this slide, please ask. Any doubts, anybody? Agre Saram Hava. Let's find out why Nathvam is happening, what is causing Nathvam to happen. Okay. So before that, many are new, I think. So usually what I do is I would like to go to the sutras and explain it once through the sutras so that you have a better understanding. So for those who do not know what a sutra is, I'll give you a very, very brief introduction and then move on. Okay. As always, I hope you know about Ashtadhyayi. We all know that Panini Maharshi, he traveled a lot. He mute Bhavantu survey. He traveled a lot and he collected immense data, okay, about Sanskrita, and then he analyzed them thoroughly, and then he created a general one, and a descriptive treatise. Treatise is a grantha, okay, and about Samskrita usage, Samskrita grammar, and he divided it into 8 chapters, and hence the name Ashtadhyayi. So he has given everything through sutras. In Ashtadhyayi, you have almost close to about 4,000 sutras. So he has divided everything into 8 chapters, Adhyayaha. Then each chapter has Chatvari Padaha, 4 padas, and in each pada there are sutras. The sutras are not equal number. They have each pada has different number of sutras, but each chapter has 4 padas. Each 4 padas have sutras. So there are close to about 4,000 sutras. And I've heard that reciting the entire thing will take about 2 hours. Okay. Anyway, Panini, what happened? He had given everything in the form of sutra. So sutra, not everything can be called a sutra. There are some restrictions for something to be called a sutra also. What is it? A lot of things, like, for example, it has to be concise, brief. You can't be elaborately writing a sutra. It has to be small and concise. Of course, there are many big sutras, but then the general rule is to be concise and brief. And then it has to be clear, clarity, in the sense, no ambiguity. No ambiguity should be there in that sutra. It has to be brief, not redundant, and not repetitive. Like, no, there are so many rules. So he has done everything. He has given some 4,000 sutras. So what happened? He has given preference to brevity, that means being brief, over clarity. Okay. So now what this gave rise to what? Commentaries. That means for a person just to go through the sutras, it was very cryptic, not understandable. So commentators started writing commentaries on that. So Vararuchi wrote a commentary on Paninian grammar. Katyayana. You'll study about that in your literature. It is there in Kovida. So what is the commentary? He started editing, in the sense there were some words probably left out, probably because it had evolved. Language also had evolved. So a lot of additions were there, a lot of deletions were there, a lot of additions happened. So that was a commentary he wrote on that. He kind of edited it. Next, what happened? Patanjali Maharshi wrote an elaborate bhashya on that. It was very proper explanation, giving examples. It was more in an understandable way. That is why it is called the best bhashya. Mahabhashyakaraha iti katyate, who is Patanjali. So why am I telling all this? I am telling all this so that you know what a sutra means. General view, brief view. Sutra, we have a lot of sutras in Ashtadhyayi, and you have many sutras on Nathvam also. And then in one of the Nathvam main one sutra itself, you have a contribution of Vartikakara. Who is a Vartikakara? Vararuchi, I told you, the commentator. So in order to get that, I'm telling you this, in giving you this introduction. Okay. So coming back, so let's try to understand true sutra. The next slide will be about sutra. Please do not worry about the sutra. If you don't understand the sutra, it's fine. Okay, sutrasya vishaye bahu chintanam na avashyakam. patyapustake nasti, patrikayamapi na pruchyate. They will not ask you anything about sutra. You just sit back and listen. Okay? Krupaya kevalam shrunvantu. Just listen so that you can appreciate it better. Okay? Next slide will be on sutra. And this is not a part of your textbook or exam. Don't worry. Just understand. Try to understand. If you don't understand, don't break your head. It's okay. I have another slide. Something to explain Nathvam directly without the sutra also. Okay? But just try to listen. Nathvam. Niyamaha from almost, see, Ashtadhyaye Chaturtha Sutram 1, 8.4.1 to 8.4.39, there are sutras pertaining to Nathvam. Okay, so for us, for our syllabus, the first and the second sutras are sufficient. So let me just go through the first sutra. And before that, how do we do a sutra? I'll let you know. Sutram asti 8.4.1 Rashabhyam no naha samana pade. Rashabhyam no naha samana pade. This is the sutra that you find in Ashtadhyayi. Hope everybody has Ashtadhyayi app. This is a sutra that you find. Hum kim kurmaha. The whole thing will take, we will break it up. Chedanam kurmaha, pratyeka padam, prutak kurmaha, rashabhyam. We will study each word. Now we will find out which vibhakti it is. Why is the vibhakti needed? The analysis of a sutra will be done like this. Whatever is there in prathama vibhakti will tell you the karyam. What is a karyam? Whether adesha is happening, agama is happening, or lopa is happening there. That will show what action is being happening there. The word that is in prathama vibhakti will show you what action is happening. Shashti vibhakti. Yat padam shashti vibhaktau asti. Tat padam sthani iti katyate. Kasya sthane adeshaha. On what is getting replaced, on whatever action is happening, adesha, agama or lopa, where is it happening? That is denoted by the shashti vibhakti word. Tritiya vibhakti sahartam, along with. So I don't know if you, at least people who studied Shiksha last year with Sai Sanskrita will know that. Anybody remembers where Tritiya was used?
Karanam.
Somebody raised a hand. Anybody remembers which sutra had Tritiya Vibhakti Shabdaha?
Was it with Chutva and Shtutva Sandhi?
Uttam. Stohoshchunashchuhu. Remember? Shchuna. What does it mean? It need not be before, it need not be after. It can be anywhere. Okay? Shtutva and Shtutva Sandhi, we had this Tritiya. Then Panchami. Panchami is something has to be before. Okay? If there is a Visarga and there is an Akara before the Visarga, we say, right? Before the Visarga, there has to be a Akara or something other than Akara. Refa is something other Akara, right? So something before is indicated by the Panchami word. Saptami is Paraha Kim Bhavati. What is succeeding? What has to be after this? For example, I'll give you, what is that? Anuswara Sandhi. Let's take Anuswara. Monuswaraha. Maha Anuswaraha, right? And then we had Hali. I think you've all forgotten. Okay, that Hali was in Saptami. So what did it mean? Hal ityukte kim? Hal. What is Hal?
Vyanjana aksharan.
So it was saying Makara when followed by Hal, when Vyanjana, Makara changes to Anuswara. So whatever has to be after that will be given in Saptami. Whatever has to be before will be given in Panchami. Before what? Before the one that is in Shashti Vibhakti, because that is a Sthani. Okay, and what is happening is Pratama. Now you are all confused, but I'll tell you I'll analyze this and I'll show you how. Let's see this. Rashabhyam. Rashabhyam. Rama Lakshmanabhyam. There are two things. Vivachane asti. So there are two things here. What are the two things? Ra, sha. Refaha, shakaraha. Mute bhavantu sarve. Mute bhavantu. Refaha, shakaraha. Dvayoho varnau. Dvau varnau staha. Refaha, shakaraha. Bhyam. Bhyam is what? Dvivachana of which vibhakti? There are three vibhaktis. Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami. All show Bhyam. Okay, so which one do we consider? Here, this is where the commentary comes into picture. They would have studied and they say Refat Shakarat Paraha. That means it is there in the Panchami Vibhakti. So it is there in Panchami. So Rashabhyam is Panchami Vibhakti. So what is it actually saying? It is saying Rakara Shakara Bhyam. That means Refat Shakarat Paraha. So either there is a Rakara or a Shakara, and after that what? We will see what is it. No ho. No ho is Naha. Naha. What is the Sandhi? Naha becoming no?
Visargasya utvam.
Visargasya
Lopa.
utvam guna. Yes.
Guna
No.
sandhi.
Nakara.
Gunasandhi.
So it is in Shashti Vibhakti. What is it Shashti Vibhakti? If you just take na varna, then like Gunin. Gunin. Shashti Vibhakti. What is Shashti Vibhakti? Gunin.
Gudinaha.
Uttamam, Guninaha. So if you just take Nakara, Shashti Vibhakti of that would be Naha. Next, so this is Shashti Vibhakti. So what is Shashti Vibhakti representing? Shashti Vibhaktau asti chet
Sambandha.
Sthani.
Sthani.
Yes. Atra tu Sthani. So that is the one that is getting replaced. Okay, understood? Naha is in Shashti Vibhakti. So Naha, na is the one that is getting replaced. Shashti Vibhakta asti. Ataha, that is na sthani asti. Next is Naha. Naha is 1.1. That is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana of Nakara. Now, there will be a doubt in you. Here, there is Naha, here there is Naha, and I am telling this is Shashti Vibhakti, and here I am telling Pratama Vibhakti. Because I am considering Na, this Vyanjana here, but here I am taking the full Nakara. How? How am I doing it? No, I am not deciding anything. Everything is there in the commentary. Everything is decided and given, because this is how the sutra works. Based on the examples, this is how it works. So that is why Naha is in Sthani, Nakara is the action that is happening. Na is the karyam. Pratama vibhaktau asti. Ataha tattu karyam. Karyam is what? Adeshaha. Here in this case, not everywhere it will be Adesha. In this case, it is Adesha. Therefore, it is saying Nakarasya Adeshaha bhavati. Kaha bhavati? Kutra bhavati? Na वर्गस्य स्थाने नकारस्य स्थाने नकारस्य आदेशः भवति. कदा भवति? When does it happen? रेफात् शकारात् परः नकारः अस्ति चेत् नकारस्य स्थाने नकारः भवति. That means if there is a refa is rakara. If there is a refa or a shakara just before nakara, then nakara gets replaced with nakara. Okay, then what is the other condition? Where is all this happening? Samana pade. What is samana? Same. Pade, in a word. That means in the same word. So all this has to happen in the same word. What does it mean? Eka padamasti tatra रकारः अस्ति वा शकारः रकारः वा शकारः वा अस्ति तस्य परः परे एव ओके परे एव नकारः अस्ति. Just after that there is a nakara. द्वयमपि द्वयम् इत्युक्ते रकारः वा नकारः वा Rakaraha, Nakaraha, these two combination, or Shakaraha, Nakaraha. Dvayamapi ekasminneva pade bhavet. Prutak pade na. It is short, should not be there in two different words. Then we are not considering. It should be there in only one word, in a single word. Tada eva natvam bhavati. Refa shakarabhyam parasya avyavahitasya nakarasya nakaraha vidiyate. That means refa shakarabhyam parasya avyahitasya nakarasya. There is a avyavahita. Vyavahita is break. Avyavahita is Nai samasa. I don't think you have studied Nai samasa. Anyway, you will study. Na avyavahita is avyavahita. That means there is no break. That means it's immediately following. There is no break. There is no other, nothing coming in between them. In between what? Refa nakara or shakara nakara. They are just next to each other. If that is the case, nakaraha vidiyate. There will be a nakarasya sthane nakaraha bhavati eva. Bhavatyeva. It is a compulsory action that has to take place. You don't have a choice. Okay. So what is understood? There is a word. First of all, there is a word. Then there is a nakara. There has to be a nakara because Nathvam is replacing nakara only. So first look out for nakara. Then there is a condition. What's that condition? Either there has to be a refa or a shakara in front of nakara. Now that condition here, refa or shakara, the presence of that is known as nimittam. That's the condition. So nimittam kim? Nimittam refaha va shakaraha va bhavati. Karya kim? Karya tu nakara asti. Okay. So there should be a karya that is nakara. There should be a nimittam that is refa or shakara. Then this rule number 1 is saying it is immediately next to each other. There is nothing in between them. Then Nathvam has to happen. Okay. Then this is what I was telling about Vartika Kara. Vartika Kara further analyzed the language and he added one more thing. He said, R varnat nasya natvam vachyam. That means Panini had told there is the nimittam will be a rakara or a shakara. Vartika Kara said, no, even rikara. Rikara ityukte hrasva dirgha both. Akara ityukte hrasva a dirgha a. Dvayamapi khalu. So rikara varnat nasya natvam vachyam. That means rikarat api natvam bhavati. That means all that while I told there should be a rakara or a shakara before nakara for natvam to happen. Now I am telling rakara, shakara or rukara. All three or any one of them. Rather, any one of them should be there before a nakara for natvam to happen. Okay. Refaha, rukaraha, shakaraha. Atya rikaraha ityukte hrasva dirgha dvayamapi. Refaha, rikaraha, shakaraha yasmin pade asti. In that word, tasminneva pade rukarat parahava, shakarat parahava, refat parahava, nakaraha vartate chet, tasya nakara adesha bhavati. Nakara immediately occurring after sh, ra, ru in the same word is bound to get converted to nakara. Nathvam has to happen. Okay, this is through the sutra. This is rule number 1 of the sutra. Sutra number 1. Okay. Any questions in this doubt? You ask me now.
No questions. Only thing is we have to again and again read.
Pardon me. Repeat, Mahodaya. Didn't get it.
Excuse me, Lord.
No questions, Mahodaya, but we have to again read 2 times so that we'll have better understanding.
Yeah. I mean, that is there with everything. But right now, I hope you have understood. If you have not understood, please feel free to ask. If you want me to repeat anything, ask.
So it's enough if we know the last line, no? That nakara occurring after
yes
will be converted
this
to
is through sutra, Bhagini. I'll tell you what you have to write. Next slide. This is through sutra.
Sutra number 1, you say Repaga or Sakara in front of Nakara.
Yes. The
That
sutra
is Nimittam.
tells
That
only
is
about
Nimittam, one condition. And Ru Varna Paragava.
Sutra doesn't tell Rivarna. Vartikam says Rivarna. So what happens is there is a rule. Panini wrote some instructions, Vartikakara wrote some instructions, Mahabhashakara wrote some instructions. So which one do we follow? They say the latest is to be followed. Understood? Whatever is appended, edited, latest, whatever is there has to be followed. So Mahashaya has written this, Vartikakara has written that, Rikara has to be added. And that is the latest we get. So we will follow that. Okay?
Astu Mohdaya.
Okay.
मान्ये भगवान् प्रश्नमस्ति वा? The word
Avyavahitasya, what does it mean?
Without break, immediately following. Okay. Vyavahita is break. Avyavahita. Nai samasa asti. Na vyavahita. No break. Immediately following. There is nothing in between the nakara and the nimittam. Okay. This will be very clear. Let me go to the next slide. Only if you have doubts in this clear. Yeah,
I have one doubt, ma'am. In the example, pranandya and
Bagini.
So in this rule, according to that, nandya should be there.
No, Bagini. I have not gone there. The word will not comply to this rule.
Okay.
So only till here you have understood, right? Okay. People who have not understood Sutra, they're finding this difficult. What is she saying? Some sixth vibhakti pratama. Don't worry. It is okay if you have not understood. So what I'll do is
Manye, the word Ramayana is not come under this rule, no, Manye? Ramayana.
Don't go so ahead, Bagini, I know. Okay, give me some time. I'll answer. Okay, just till now, I have told you Nakara should immediately be before Refa, Rikara, Shakara, then Nathvam is bound to happen. That's all. Okay, so there are many examples. We will not take that. We will just stick to this rule. I will go there, don't worry. Okay, Nathvam is actually very easy class. It is just 1 hour class, but my slides are long. So that is why I'm sorry, first of all, Kshamyatam. Actually, there was no class today, but then I realized that my class, I'll need 2 classes. And Monday is a festival. So Sunday, all of us will be busy. So sorry, I had to take it on Friday and Saturday. Kshamyatam.
Your class is Samyak Asti. I really like.
Okay. Mata na Mahodaya. Bagini.
भवती क्षमां मा प्रार्थयतु महोदय यदा कदा भवती पाठयति वयं तु आगच्छामः एव
धन्यवादः. Okay, let's saramah. Agre saramah.
Sorry to interfere. Can you repeat the important points once again?
Now, till now, if you have not understood, fine. Bagini.
Then you will put the PDF also.
Can you please allow me to talk? Okay, listen. I have only told you Sutra. There's no important point here. Just I told you, relax. Next slide onwards, it is important. I'll tell you, okay? This is just for your understanding. This is Sutra ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸೂತ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಂತ I just gave you an introductory note. What is Sutra?
Sandhi Shashti Vibhakti na Prathama and Shashti.
Where? What is that?
Give some examples, no? ಕೆಲವು examples ಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ example ಇಲ್ಲ. That is a sutra. Rashabhyam is Panchami Vibhakti. I am analyzing the sutra. The words in the sutra are analyzed. They are grouped in the Vibhaktis, and each Vibhakti will denote something. I'll share the slide. Go through the slide. Okay. Each Vibhakti will denote something. Based on that only we analyze the sutra. Okay. How it's analyzed, it's a beautiful thing. It's like maths. Once you know what's happening, you will love it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyway, next, now if you have not understood the sutra, don't worry. Don't feel bad. Next sutra, which is just like our textbook. You can start from here as well. Okay. What is Nathvam? Refaha, Rikaraha, Shakaraha. Eteshu Varnaha Nakarat Purvam Asti Chet. Natvasya Sambhavaha Asti. So I told you these three have to be there before Nakara. So these three are the factors that is causing Natvam. So that is why Atah Refaha Rikaraha Shakaraha Natvasya Nimittam iti katyate. I told you these three are called Nimittam. There will be from exam point of view, there will be questions like Nimittam Suchetu. You point where the Nimitta, what the Nimitta is and all. Okay. So you need to know what the Nimitta is. There are, how many Nimittas are there?
Three. Madam. Three.
That's a trick question. Okay, but actually speaking, Refa, Shakara, Rikara is 2, right? Rasvava,
Three, na?
Refa,
Six.
Shakara, Rikara, I told you, either it can be Rasva or Rika.
It's
Right?
added later. So only 2, okay.
I didn't add later. It is added. Okay. Refa, Rikara has 2. Rasva Rikara, Dirgha Rikara. Both are Nimittas. Okay. Well, I'll give you example of that also. Okay. Anyway, that will not be asked. It's just a general question. So they'll be asking for you to pinpoint at Nimittam. You should be able to know. Once I tell you all the examples, you will only do it. Don't worry. So the existence of Rakara, Rukara, Shakara before the Nakara brings about an opportunity for Natvam to happen. That means Pade. In a word, Rakara, Rikara, Shakara asti chet tasya anantaram nakarha asti. Tasya anantaram eva. Just after that. Okay, Sakshat anantaram eva nakara asti. And after that, there is something. There is a tricky thing here. I'll tell you later about this. Nakara has to be followed by something else. It can't be end. The pada can't end there. Okay. R asti, ra asti, sha asti, tadanantaram nakara asti, tadanantaram kutra. Something is there. Okay. Tada nakarasya sthane nakaraha bhavati. This is the pictorial representation. So rule number 1 that we studied is yada nakarat purvameva nimittam asti. That is just immediately, nakara is immediately after the nimittam, then natvam happens. For example, pitrun plus am. Am is the pratyaya that gets added for the shashti vibhakti bahuvachana. So pa, I, t, r. Tr is what? T and rikara. Then na is there, am. So atra pashyatu nakaram asti tatra purvameva sakshat purvameva rikaraha asti. Rikaraha immediately followed by nakara. So what is guaranteed here? What should happen?
Nakara.
Nothing should happen. Nakara should change to nakara.
If this condition happens, nakara.
Okay. So here nakarasya sthane nakaraha bhavatyeva. So nakara gets replaced and pitrunam na. Pitrunam bhavati. Pitrunam eva shuddham. Pitrunam ashuddham. Because it has to happen. It is a compulsory mandatory thing. Okay. Another example, Vishnuhu. Vish shakaram asti, va, ivi, sha, immediately followed by na and u. Okay. So this what was the condition? What was the sutra saying? No, naha, samana pade. So no shakara asti. Rashabhyam no naha. So shakaram asti. Tadanantaram nakaram asti, natvam bhavatyeva. So vish nakara changes to nakara. So Vishnu eva sadhu. Vishnureva sadhu. Vishnu na sadhu. Karnaha. Kar rakara asti. Then it is followed by nakara. And there is some, see, everywhere here that I'm talking about, nakara is not the ending of the word. Okay. It is followed by something else. Okay, have that in mind. So kar naha, na is followed by something, but it has the rakara just before that. So natvam has to happen. So karnaha. So listen, notice that here it is nimittam asti. Okay, kaha nimittam asti? Kim nimittam asti? Rikara nimittam asti. Atra tu shakara nimittam asti. Atra rakara nimittam asti. Okay. Now look at this example. Krishnaha. Mute bhavantu sarve, please. Yeah, mute bhavantu. It's very disturbing. Okay. Mute bhavantu sarve. Some people accidentally unmute yourself, but please be cautious. Okay. Krishnaha. Atra pashadu. This is an interesting situation. Atra tu rikaraha asti, shakaraha api asti. Okay, there is one nimittam rikara, there is a shakara also, which is a nimittam. Both are nimittams, right? And then there is a nakara. So which one do we consider? Whichever is just before. I told you just before is whatever is happening. That is the one which is causing natvam. Nimittam dvayam asti atra, lekim kintu shakarameva nimittam. Why? Because nakarasya samipe किमस्ति शकारमस्ति अतः शकारः निमित्तः. So in nimittam. So in case you are asked in the exam like this, Krishnaha, don't say r sha, both are nimittam. No, it is shakara. In this word sha is the nimittam. That is the one that is causing natvam. That is the one that is changing na to na. So Krishnaha. Understood till now? Any questions? Ask.
That means whatever is before Nahaga, we have to take.
Yes. Okay. Any doubts?
Ma'am, this hello, ma'am. Pitrun, that Pitrun word is Dvitiya. This is Pitrunam is Shashti, right? And Pitrun is, yeah, then Pitrun, that doesn't become na Pitrun, the Dvitiya Bahuvachan. Pitrun.
No, that doesn't become. Yes, because that is the last word.
That is last word, yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. See, some people, I told you, probably know better than me about Nathvam, but I am trying to, some people are new to Nathvam, so I will please hold, information, passing information, because some people might get confused. That's why. Okay, that is why I'm going stepwise. Okay.
Ma'am, nimittam is exact meaning.
Nimittam is a Pasya karane. I mean, no. What is the reason? Kimattam. Why it is happening like that? So what is causing it? See, if there is just a nakara, it will not change to nakara. Only the presence of these three varnas are making this nakara to nakara. What are they? Refa, rikara, shakara. Only the presence of these three. That is why these three are called nimittam. Nimittam is a cause for the action to happen.
Bhagini, you said rakara. Bhagini, you said previously rakara, rukara, and shakara, but still there are only two nimittams, not three. So I didn't get that point.
Where did I say two nimittams?
Just the previous slide, I think so. In that rule, just before this last line.
This one. Rishabhyam, this one. Yeah, here it is two. Yes, Bhagini, you have understood till now. You have understood there are two, Ra and Sha. But then after that, I told you Vartikam. There is Vartikam. Vartikam means there has been an addition to the sutra. That is telling Rivarnat Nasya Natvam Vachyam. That means even with Rivarna, Natvam happens. So Ri got added to this list. Okay?
In the next line. In the next line. Refaha, rukaraha, and shakaraha. Yeteshu varnaha nakarat. But only two nimittam. Don't get confused. There are only two. That's
so. Tell me where are you finding only two?
Okay, but here, yeah, I got it. I got this point. Refaha, rukaraha, and
shakaraha. Where are you finding only two? Here.
No. There are three. That's what.
There are three. Yes, there are three. Definitely three.
Mane, can I just interrupt? I think confusion arose because you said ru. There are two of them nimittams there. It's not just one nimittam. I think that is what is.
Did you mean that, Bhagini?
Yes,
I told you that Rikaraha here is it comprises of both Hrasva and Dirgha. See, Akara, when we say Akara, we mean both. So when we say Rikara, we mean R. So Nimittam is just Refa, Rikara, Shakara. Okay. But then when you see the examples, some cases you'll just find Rikara. Here, see, it is Pitrin, Rikara, Dirgha Rikara. Even that is a Nimittam. And some other place you will see just Rikara. See?
So both we have to take Aswam and Dirgham, whatever it is.
Yeah, see here, this last one, Krishna is Hrasva, Pritrin is Dirgha. So both, Rikara comprises of both.
Okay. So both Hrasva and Dirgha, Rikara.
But Refa and Shakara, there is no Hrasva Dirgha, right?
Yes.
They're Vyanjanas. Okay.
But Rikara, we have to consider both Aswam and Dirgham, both.
Of the Swara, yes. See, Rikara is a Swara, so it will have both Hrasva Dirgha, and Shakara, Rakara are Vyanjanas, so they are independent. So they are like Ra, Sha, R. When we say Nimittam, we are talking only about three. Okay, Ra, Sha, R. Okay, that was a trick question that I asked because I wanted to know wanted you to know that Rikara means Hrasva and Dirgha. Okay, when they say Nimittam, you should be looking out for Refa, Shakara, and Rikara. Rukara, it can be Hrasva or Dirgha. Understood?
Aswama.
Okay. Akre Salamava. Understood, no? No doubts.
Madam, one question, if you take it.
Pruchatu. I'm sorry, I can't see your names. I'll just...
Fine. That's not a problem. See, we are saying that use this rule to convert na into ra, right? Why this rule? I can say ach, refa now. Why not? That is not there.
No, I'm not... Please repeat, Mahodaya. I didn't get your question.
Okay. This rule says that ra, ri, sha comes like this. You convert into a na. Rashabhyam, no, ar samanate. Right? Yes. I understand. I got the rule very clearly. No doubt about it. But why we are not saying that ach rashabhyanam no samanat pade? Why not saying something else? Why not?
Acha.
Yeah. Any word comes converting to ra into na. There's some logic should be there right now. Why you are saying rashanam only?
Because they are the nimittams. Only ra and sha are the nimittam. Why do you want to say acha?
My question is that why we are following the rule? I can write Vishnu into Vishnu also right now. So something is there which makes that to na to right?
This is a rule. This is a one. That's why it's called nimittam. Only ra and sha is converting na to na. Nothing else.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Shall we go ahead? Okay. Now it's your testing time. Now I want you to, Savita Bhagini, I want your help. Somebody raise their hand. Bhagini, is anybody raised?
Yes. Actually, I am Nikunj. I just wanted to reply that what the Mahodaya had asked, why we cannot add ach. So particularly when we see Rutu Rashanam Buddha, so when we are converting to Refa and Rakara and Shakara, Buddhanya Shakara, so to make all of them to Nakara, because it is also a Dhana Buddhanya. So all of them will be Buddhanya at the same time. Okay, Anyatha, Nakara will stay at Dantya if we don't convert.
Sure. Thank you. I got it. Thank you.
Mahodaya, you wanted the logic behind it?
Yes.
He wanted to know why it is converted because of 3 letters only and why not all letters.
Okay, that I'll tell you later. Okay, there is a logic. I don't know if everybody will agree to it, but that is the logic. Have patience, okay? Okay, now, Savita Bhagini, could you please unmute? There is a lot of disturbance, I don't know. Okay. Kripya mute Bhavantu Sarve, please. Bhagini? Asti va Savita Bhagini?
Nikunja Mahodaya.
वदतु कोऽपि प्रश्नमस्ति?
Yeah, tell me.
Lot of sound is coming.
Yes.
Okay, I'll ask somebody else. No, don't bother. I'll ask somebody. No, Bhagini, it's fine. I'll ask. No, it's fine. Bye. Yeah. Sure, Bhagini, no problem. Chinta mastu. No. Yeah. No, don't worry. Okay, thanks. Savita Bhagini is having some issues. So can anybody else help me? Vishwanath Mahodaya asti va?
Manyam.
Can you please help? Krupaya ahvayatu.
Shall we go in alphabetical order that is there?
Alphabetical orders right from the beginning. Atra pashyatu natvam bhavati va na bhavati va iti vivrunata. You will have to tell the reason also. Atra udaharanam dasyami. Karnaha atra rakaramasti tatra pare eva nakaramasti tataha natvam bhavatyeva. So karnaha bhavishyati. Nimittam asti rakara nakaram api asti ataha natvam bhavati. Okay. Vadatu Madhav. Prathama, you answer the first
Akhila
one.
Kumar.
Mahodaya, you answer the first one.
Navaha. Rakaraha asti.
Uma Balaram Bhagini, please switch off your video.
See, basic things.
Tadantaram nakaraha asti.
1 second, Mahodaya. Thank you. Basic things, please don't switch on the video and please mute yourselves always unless you want to ask a question or answer the question. Okay, please, let's maintain this discipline. Thank you. Vadatu Mahodaya.
Rakaraha asti. Immediately after that, nakaraha asti. Ataha nakaraha bhavati. Arnavaha.
Uttam. Next.
Akhila Kumar.
Sorry.
Mahodaya.
Vadatu Bhagini. Second.
Yeah, some plus kalanam na bhavati va. Natvam na bhavati.
Kimartam?
प्रथम पदे रेपः शकारः न अस्ति and द्वितीय in the second word
padena prathama padena it is not, it's a simple word.
Yeah, prathama pade repah shakarah ऋकारः न अस्ति द्वितीयपदे एव नकारः न अस्ति तदेव णत्वं न भवति
न द्वितीयपदे न ओके बट द्वितीयपदे न अस्ति वा
न अस्ति हा
अस्ति किन्तु
निमित्तं रेपः शकारः ऋकारः
नास्ति निमित्तं नास्ति नकार अस्ति किन्तु निमित्तं नास्ति अतः नत्वं
संकलनं नत्वं न भवति the word is संकलनम्
उत्तमं next
thank you
आनंद महोदय
शीघ्रम् आगच्छन्तु let's not waste time with
BR Mala
Just now I have joined, madam. Sorry.
vadatu No. This is very strict. I follow this very strictly. Whoever Savita Bhagini calls out, only that person should answer, please.
Yeah. The balaka in nimittam nasti because the karkasha vyanjana is there and then the e.
No. Don't go to karkasha vyanjana. No karkasha vyanjana are coming.
Yeah, no, just balaka there is no nimittam.
नकारम् अस्ति परन्तु निमित्तं नास्ति अतः भविष्यति वा भवति वा नत्वं न भवति वा
न भवति भगिनि
किं पदं भवति बालक प्लस् इना किं भवति भगिनी what is the final answer final word
k plus
e becomes what
a plus a it becomes balaken
uttamam balakena next
Balavi Balwan Mahodaya
ma'am isn't on Balakina
yes madam
Balakina
yeah balakena only
Hello.
Madam. Okay, madam.
Shri plus noti. Na asti. तत्पूर्वं ऋकारः अस्ति, निमित्तम् अस्ति. This will become shrunoti.
Uttamam. Next.
Balavi.
Yes, madam. Balika plus nama. Balika nimittam nasti atra. Nathvam nasti.
Uttamam. What's the word? Kim padam bhavati? Balaka.
Madam?
Balika nam. Padam kim?
Balika nam. Balika nam.
Balika
nam. Balika.
Uttamam.
Bhavati.
Bhagya Ramesh.
नकारः नास्ति भगिनी, अतः निमित्तं नास्ति.
Bahu uttamam. First you have to look at nakara. Don't look at the nimitta first. Okay? First you have to look at nakara. Uttamam. What's the word, Bhagini?
Matrum.
Matrum.
Mataram bhavati tatra.
Mataram.
Mataram.
Okay. Next.
Bhama Subramanyam.
Nrunam. Nakaram bhavati. Nimittam.
Nrinam bhavati. Nathvam bhavati.
Nrunam.
Uttamam. See, there are two nas here. But where is the Nathvam happening, Bhagini? First na or second?
Second na.
First na, why is it not happening?
First na in plus r. After r only that na comes. Now.
But first na, why is it not happening? Nothing is happening. Why?
Before that, there is no r. In plus r. In plus r plus na.
Uttamam. Next.
Bhavani Lekak.
महोदय पुस् अधिकनाधिकति तत्र षकारः अस्ति, नकारः अपि अस्ति, न अपि अस्ति, पुष्णाति भवति.
नत्वं भवति खलु?
नत्वं भवति, पुष्णाति.
उत्तमं महोदय. नेक्स्ट.
भुवनेश्वरी रत्नम.
आं भगिनि. अक्ष योगे न तत्र इष् अपि भवति, न अपि भवति, नकारः अपि भवति. तत्र निमित्तम् अस्ति अक्ष्णा इति नत्वं भवति.
उत्तमं. So one thing to remember here is ksha. Samyuktaksharam asti. What is it comprising of? Ksha?
Ik and ish. Kakara and shakara.
Shakara. Murdhanya shakara. Okay. So since it is murdhanya shakara, there will be natvam. Uttamam Bhagini. Next.
Biswarup Mahodaya.
Yes. Chatura Nama. Now Repa is there before Nakara. So it will be Chatura Nama.
Bahuttamam.
Natvam will be there.
Chaturnam. Uttamam. Next.
Daksha Bhagini. Daksha Bhagini.
Yes, ma'am. I'm there, ma'am. I can't see. The screen
Sorry. Kshamyatam. Atra drishyate khelu?
Yes, ma'am. Trish plus na. It is shakara is there before na. So it will be Trishna.
Bhavati?
Yes, ma'am. Natvam bhavati.
Uttam.
Krishna.
Deepa Kumar.
अस्मि भगिनि. नकार न भवति तो निमित्तं नास्ति. So the word becomes ambaram. Natvam does not occur.
Yes, nakaram api nasti, nimittam api nasti. Uttamam. Next.
Dipali Bhagini. Dipali Bhagini. Dhanesh.
वदामि वस्तूनि नकारात् पूर्वं निमित्तं नास्ति, अतः नकार न भवति.
बहु उत्तमं.
धनश्री शीला. Dhanashri Sheila.
Yes, aham prayatam karomi. Just now only I came. Vikir plus nam. Nakaram before rakaram is there. Nakaram bhavati.
Uttamam. You have understood.
Vikirnam.
Very good, Bhagini. Uttamam.
Now only I
Next.
came, Bhagini. Just I understood whatever I
Gayatri Bhagini. Gayatri Deshmukh.
आं भगिनि सज्जन अधिकनाम सज्जनाम
सज्जनाम
णत्वं न भवति भगिनि
सज्जनाम भवति
सज्जननाम
सज्जनानां भवति. Okay, forget that.
हा
There is
सज्जनानाम
there will be a dirgha added. Don't worry about that. Sajjananam. So natvam na bhavati. Uttamam Bhagini. Next. Geeta Ramanathan.
नकार नास्ति पूर्वपदे निमित्तम् अपि नास्ति अतः नत्वं न भवति.
Don't say purvapade. These are not two words.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, uttamam.
Sarvam.
Nakara nasti. That itself is enough for natvam not to happen. We will not even look for nimittam. Okay.
Okay. Sarvam.
Okay. Next. Godha Bhagini.
Tisru plus nam. Before na, rakara is there.
Rakara?
So,
Rikara.
Rikara is there. So, natvam will happen. Tisrunam.
Uttamam Bhagini. Next. Gauri Narayan.
Namaste Bhagini. Push plus naam.
Push.
Nakar asti. Push naam. Pushnam.
Natvam bhavati va na bhavati va?
Bhavati Bhagini.
Nakaram asti, nimittam api asti, atha bhavati. Uttamam Bhagini. Next.
Dhanyavadaha.
Hebbe Rajalakshmi. Hebbe Rajalakshmi.
1 minute. Nakara nasti. Simha. Natva nagachati.
Uttamam. Nakaraha nasti. Nakara nasti. Sorry. Nakara asti.
Nakara asti. Purve nimittam nasti. Purve nimittam nasti. Atah natvam nasti.
Natvam nasti. Uttamam.
Na bhavati.
Next, please.
Hema Rao.
नकारस्य पूर्वं रेफः भवति अतः नत्वं भवति वर्णं.
वर्णम्?
आम्.
पश्यतु वर्णं वा? पश्यतु भगिनी. प्लस ननम.
क्षम्यतां.
No, that's fine. I wanted this to be noticed. That's why I added a word with two nas. See, though there are two nas, natvam is happening only to the first na because there is a nimitta before that. For this na, there is no nimitta. This and this they have paired. For if at all this had to be changed to natvam, it should have had its own nimitta. Okay. So only one na is getting changed because there is only one nimittam just before the first na. So varnanam. Okay, this is I've added so that you understand.
Eka sandegam asti.
Pruchatu.
Can two na for two nimittam can come or only one na?
I told you just now. And of course, see there is varnanam atratu refah asti, nakara asti. So nakara se nimittam asti, that's why it has changed. For the second
atra pradhamana asti. Dvainaka repaga nahi asti.
Correct. Oh, nimittam nasti for the second one. But if it has its own nimittam, yes, natvam has to happen at both the places.
That's what I want.
एक संदेह है. चतुरा plus ना.
Yeah.
Previous page.
Chaturna. Tell me this one.
Chaturna. Sorry.
Pruchata Bhagini, what's the doubt?
No, I got it clear.
Okay.
I didn't read it properly. Chaturana.
Kshamita.
Okay, I got it.
Kshamita,
Okay, thank you.
Bhagini, ekadimisham. Kshamita. Varnanam. Itukte tattadadana is coming. We have to change it as a tattadadana. No?
Correct. So look at the first here na is this na. See, there are two nas here. Var na. Only the first na gets changed because refa is next to this na. That is why it has become varna. Second na has remained the same. Varna nam. Understood?
Yes. That is called Nathvam. Changing. Scale Nathvam.
This is exactly what we told you from the first slide.
Yeah, because I came late, Bhagini. That's what I told. So I came late. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
If you have any questions, ask. No. Go through the recording again, Bhagini. Na changing to na is called Nathvam. Here, Nathvam is happening only to the first na. Okay? That is why the second na, there is no Nathvam happening.
Astu.
Any other doubts?
Mahodaya,
No, Bhagini.
For all distinct words, you have nakaropyasti. For every word, what is that meaning, Mahodaya?
What is that? Please repeat.
Last word in all the distinct words, no? Nakaropyasti.
This one, nakaraha. You tell Bhagini, this is what? Shiksha portions. Nakara.
No, api asti. Api asti.
You tell Bhagini, nakaraha.
Api asti. Okay.
What is it? This avagraha telling?
Avagraha, yes, ma'am. Nakaro.
No, tell me what sandhi is this?
No, why you have written there? Nagaro of the
Purva Rupa Sandhi.
Mahodaya, please don't disturb. If somebody asks a question, I'll get the answer from that person only, okay? I know everybody knows the answer. Only thing is I'll get confused. Okay, let others not answer. Tell me, Bhagini, nakaraha, what is this avagraha telling me? What does sandhi?
Purva Rupa Sandhi, Mahodaya.
Purva Rupa. Then you will have to add a, right? Nakaraha api asti. Apyasti, what sandhi is this?
That is nakaraha.
Api asti, apyasti. What sandhi is that?
Yan sandhi.
Uttamam. See, you know. It's just that you got a little confused. If everybody answers, she will never understand. That is why. See, nakaropyasti, nakaraha api asti. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, why you have written that every word at the last nakaro besti?
That is, I wanted to see here. I am giving the reasoning because I have asked you vivrinata, explain. So this is the explanation I am giving. Nimittam asti. Nimittam asti rikaraha. Nakaraha asti. That is why Nathvam is happening. Okay?
Okay, Mata.
Mata na, Mahodaya. Call me Bhagini. Okay, next. Any other questions?
Bhagini, for understanding purpose only, you split it like this, var plus nanam. Is it not, Bhagini?
What do you mean understanding? This is the answer. Varnanam is the answer.
Var plus nanam.
This one?
Var plus nanam.
Here?
Here.
This is how you break up. This is how you know whether I'm trying to tell you that there is a nakara and shakara. That is why Nathvam is happening. This is just a single word. I'm breaking it. That's all. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
Okay.
One humble view. Nimittam should be written first. Then
1 second. First Mahodaya started.
One humble view. Nakaramabi asti should be written first, followed by Nimittamabi asti.
Actually, yes. I agree. But it is okay. But yes, whatever you said makes sense because we are first looking for Nakara and then we are looking for Nimitta. Correct. Next. Some other Mahodaya.
Yeah. Sarva plus Sam. Will it not become Sarvam? It should be Sarva plus Am. How it is?
Sarva plus No, actually, if you look at Ashtadhyayi and the Prakriyas, there are a lot of Prakriyas happening, Mahodaya. It won't become sarvam. This is a dvitiya vibhakti of sarvapada.
Okay.
Okay. So there will be a lot of prakriyas, lot of sandhis. I honestly do not know much about that prakriya, but then this is a breakup of sarvam.
Okay.
It will not become sarvam. Okay. Shall we move? Or actually, we have finished the first niyama. Samaya jata, actually, I'm sorry, it got extended. We will stop here because if I start the second niyama, it will go on for long. We will meet tomorrow at 11 o'clock and I'll try to finish Nathvam tomorrow. And tomorrow at 11 o'clock we will meet. Atra sthagayamaha. Punar milamaha. Understood? Shall we stop now? No other questions, right?
11 o'clock.
Bhagini.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದः ಮಹೋದಯ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಭಗಿನಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದः ಭಗಿನಿ.
ಶುಭರಾತ್ರಿ.
ಶಾಂತಿ ಮಂತ್ರ ಅಸ್ತಿ. ಅಹಂ ವದಾಮಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಮಂತ್ರಂ ಮಾತಾ.
ಶೇಖರ್ ಮಹೋದಯ.
ಸರ್ವೇ ಭವಂತು ಸುಖಿನಃ. ಸರ್ವೇ ಸಂತು ನಿರಾಮಯಾಗ. ಸರ್ವೇ ಭದ್ರಾಣಿ ಪಶ್ಯಂತು. ಮಾ ಕಶ್ಚಿತ್ ದುಃಖ ಭಾಗ್ ಭವೇತ್. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಸರ್ವೇಭ್ಯಃ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಭಗಿನಿ.